Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. This is the J Crew Squad, Danda the Panda channel, here with a quick mom moment video for you. So I was having the discussion recently with a friend about what is more expensive. So raising young kids or raising older kids. And we disagree. She feels like raising older kids is expensive, and her rationale is that the things that they want cost more. And that is where we disagree, because the things that are expensive for older kids are usually things they want, just like she said. It's not things that they have to have. So if you're looking at it from that perspective, then to me, raising younger kids is more expensive because you have to have daycare, right? If you're going to work, somebody has to watch them. And daycare can be thousands of dollars a month, right? And so even on the cheaper end. So you have to have somebody watch your kid. It's not an option that, hey, stay at home 2 or 3 year old, you'll be cool till I get home. You can't do that. That is a need. That is not a want. So your 15 or 16 or 13-year-old wanting a pair of $300 gym shoes, that is a want. That is not a need. They can get good quality gym shoes for $75, $90, $100. They do not have to have the $200 or $300 gym shoes. That is what they want. So I think when it comes to the expenses of raising children, a lot of times you just have to separate the needs and the wants. Now, if you're saying want for want, yes, the Bluey toy that Jordan may want is going to be less than a 16-year-old shoes that they want. Their LeBrons or their Melos or whatever it is that they want. But again, both of them are wants. That person needs shoes, but they do not have to have those expensive shoes. Jordan doesn't need another toy, actually. But if she needed another toy, I don't have to buy a brand new $15, $20 Bluey toy. I don't have to. That would be a choice. So again, I think it's a matter of needs versus wants. The other thing is, when you're younger, a lot of times you spend a lot of money on trying to figure out what it is that they're going to do when they're older. So they may be in multiple sports. So they may be in soccer, gymnastics, tumbling, swimming, basketball, all of those things, because you're trying to just kind of get a hang of what they're good at, what they may take to, what they may want. So you're going somewhere all the time. Whereas typically when kids get a little older, I know with my nieces and nephews and friends and things like that, that they end up picking one or two things. So they may play volleyball instead of 4 or 5 different sports. They may play football and basketball, may dip and dabble in some other things, but they're not constantly in this church league, in this league, in this league, in this league, in this league, because now they know kind of what it is that they want to do. Again, needs versus wants, going back to that when it comes to sports. I put my kids in swimming because I felt that it was a need for them to know how to swim, because it was a safety concern, right? I don't know how to swim, so if something happens, we both silent night, because I cannot help you, right? We just have to go down together. But that is expensive. Swim lessons are not cheap, right? And so to get them to know how to swim, to learn water safety and all of that, you can find free programs that are like one-ofs, but a consistent weekly training thing, that is expensive, okay? Especially with 3 kids like I have, and those of you who are parents of multiple kids understand that. Now, when they know how to swim, for example, my oldest is a pretty good swimmer. She's no longer in lessons. She can go to the neighborhood park and stuff like that, and the neighborhood pool, in the summer. She can go to family swim where the other ones take swim lessons, things like that, to keep up that skill. And those things are free, right? So she's there, she already knows how to do that, versus having to pay to ensure that they are safe and they know how to swim. So I just use that example as with the needs versus wants for a sport, because I know sports come up in the conversation about raising kids a lot. Even with food, a lot of times when we are raising younger kids, we are more apt to say, you need to take a bite. We have a 3-bite rule or a 1-bite rule or something like that, or you're going to eat what I give you types of things. But when they're older, a lot of times, if the kids don't want what you're serving, I know I have a ton of friends that'll be like, okay, I know they don't really like this very much, so I'll get X, Y, and Z. Next thing you know, you got a $500 grocery bill for what? That's a choice that you didn't have to make, right? So I just think, unless you have like a girl on a special diet, for example, I'm on a special diet, right? So I don't necessarily eat the same thing that everybody else eats sometimes. So those are just some things that I think. So I think it's younger kids. Now my oldest kid is 10, right? So I may be coming on here in about 4 years with another video arguing the other way, right? But just going off of my nieces and nephews and godchildren and things like that, I think it's younger, just coming down to the needs versus wants. Wants versus wants, older kids all day long. Needs versus wants, younger kids, I think are more expensive. So let me know, drop down in the chat, let me know what your thoughts are versus with the older kids versus younger kids and who is more expensive. Let me know if you believe like I do that it comes down really to needs and wants. Be sure to like and subscribe and tell your friends about us. We are trying to get our subscriber count up. We are about to start doing a lot more content in our new space, content creation space and things like that. So thanks a lot. See you later.